Hashtag Nikon ZF full frame camera review script. I was skeptical about this one, honestly. When I first heard about the Nikon ZF, I thought it was just another camera company trying to sell nostalgia wrapped up in a fancy retro package. But then I actually spent 2 weeks shooting with it, and I ended up completely changing my mind about what this camera is trying to do. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon, and I'll walk you through exactly why I think this one might be worth your attention. So here's the thing about the ZF that caught me off guard. It's a full-frame mirrorless camera that doesn't feel like it's trying to be everything to everyone. That 24.5 megapixel sensor is plenty for most people shooting professional work, whether that's portraits, landscapes, or events. I found myself not stressing about pixel count at all. It just worked for the stuff I needed to do. The real magic though is in how this camera feels to use. When you pick it up, there's actual tactile feedback. The dials and buttons aren't just there for show, they genuinely make you think about what you're shooting instead of just machine gunning your way through a session. The autofocus system has 273 points, and I tested this extensively because AF is honestly the thing that makes or breaks a camera for me. Whether I'm tracking moving subjects or doing static portraits, this thing locks on quickly and holds focus really consistently. It's quiet too, which matters if you're doing video or just don't want to disturb your subjects. And speaking of video, you get 4K at 60 frames per second, which is solid for this price point. I shot some test footage in mixed lighting and the stabilization kept things smooth without looking overly processed. That in-body 5-axis stabilization is a genuine everyday helper. I've shot handheld in lower light situations where I would normally grab a tripod, and the stabilization let me keep my shutter speed reasonable without cranking ISO into unusable territory. It's not magic, but it does give you breathing room that you'll actually appreciate when you're working. The vari-angle touchscreen is one of those things that sounds nice in specs but actually matters in real shooting. I did some low-angle work and overhead stuff, and being able to flip and twist that screen made composition way easier than dealing with a fixed one. The retro design in silver is genuine too, it's not just painted on, the build quality reflects that premium feel throughout. Here's where I'm being honest though. The pros are solid, this camera is a pleasure to hold, the image quality is excellent, battery life gets you through a full shooting day, and the autofocus is reliable. The cons would be that if you're purely focused on specs and megapixels, you might find better value elsewhere. And the retro design, while I love it, does mean fewer customizable buttons than some modern competitors. But for someone who wants a full frame that actually feels good to use and produces great images, I keep reaching for this one. If you're thinking about jumping into full frame or upgrading your current setup, the link is below for the latest pricing. Thanks for watching.